Hello everyone, welcome back to Hero Wars Guide. We got a game data update and I want to go over the schedule with you all. Most but not all of these events have already been teased by the community managers, but there is one more added beyond what I think has been revealed to the public. Alright, first thing here, we have Spring Leprecats starting tonight in the West. This does look like it's the same task list from last year, and while I'm not going to get into the full detail of the task value here, I think I'll do a separate video on that, but I'll just summarize it as saying this is a fairly low quality event unless they change the rewards pretty drastically. Alright, so back to the schedule, then we have the Happy Birthday event, which will start immediately on the heels of Spring Leprecats, so Sunday night here in the West. This event is a bit like Winterfest in that it consists of several different overlapping events. The first one here, and the one that is going to exist throughout the event, is really just about making purchases. It'll start Sunday night, and it's going to run all the way through next Sunday night. As you can see here, these other two events are ending on the 22nd, which means this will be the only part of it running next weekend, which will make it a rather dull weekend for special events. It does seem, though, that will make it likely that the 4X sale will be occurring during that time. This whole event has no spending emeralds task and not really high demands on any of the other tasks, so it seems likely that we'll see the 4X inside of some part of this window. I think probably the end of it, but we'll have to wait and see. So really the majority of this event is happening here in this middle one. There are a couple of small tasks, most of which can be achieved fairly easily without extra spending. However, you would need the fourth day to get Outland done here, and this event overlaps with Leprecats, so you'll have to make your decision there. There are way more adventures than we have days, but usually the portal charges will be part of the rewards of the event, so that will be achievable. The tower task does ask for 5 more than you'll open for free in this window, so you may want to hold on to the tower on the last day of Spring Leprecats. And finally, beginning expeditions. I think free-to-play players may need to hold on to expeditions as well in order to get this one done. This Chronicles of Dominion event is going to run through the middle part of it, not on the first day, but then not on the weekend when all we have is the buy stuff event. There is a task here to achieve a ranking in the quiz scores. And even though this only starts on the 20th, historically it has remembered your highest point in the rankings, even if those were achieved inside of this the 19th. So with that in mind, if you can be online right as this event launches, you can go in, complete a couple of these as quickly as you can, grab a few quiz tickets, and if you're within the first group of people to answer a few questions, you'll hit rank 1 just by definition of being the only one playing, and that will auto-complete this task for you when this next event kicks in. So, maybe don't tell too many people on your server about that little trick. Alright, but this is a fun little event. The Archdemon is going to pop up. There's some mini games involved. You fight the Archdemon with different compositions each day, going for the biggest numeric amount of damage that you can inflict on it. One year they accidentally gave 100 times more runes than I think they wanted to. Maybe we'll see that again, where it'll be like 500 of the big 100 unit ones instead of 500 total for one of the reward tiles. We'll see whether that's still in there. The rewards for the event itself is mostly these Lore Seeker bags, if I remember correctly, unless they maybe call it something else with the same contents for this version of the event versus the Lore event. But in any case, I usually just hang on to those until there's some event that wants us to open up a lot of the hero artifact chests. I can't really bring myself to ignore the red dot on the airship and hold on to keys, so it's nice to have a couple of bags that I can open up and get some. But anyway, moving on past the anniversary event, we're going to have Wrath of the Earth. This comes with a 1-day lag between the end of the holiday event here, so this is going to be Monday night in the West. This one seems a little more likely to change after this initial publication than most events, And I say that because this is an Anvari Soulstone event, but we already had this one some time ago, and I don't believe they've typically rerun the basic Hero Soulstone events. So either we're going to see a kind of unfortunate trend of completely recycling those basic hero events, or this will change into something else, or maybe they'll just use the event name to apply to Mushi and Shroom or someone else. But we'll keep an eye on that as the situation develops. Alright, I hope this helps you plan, and I'll see you again next time.